Shadows, they follow you in the darkness.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rob Poptart here. So we're just jumping into a little Call of Duty matchmaking gameplay. So looks like we're jumping into an already running match. Okay, it's not gonna put us in there. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna play through the game, talk about a few things with Call of Duty and such. So I hope you enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. One thing, so I just got my M4 gold, which I know everybody's got it gold, but now I'm working on the obsidian stuff, so that's why I have an M4 class set up, and then I'm working through the Gear 556 and the M13, and then I just got some other classes to mess around with. But interesting thing I heard today, I was watching, I think it was Jack Frags, but he was talking about how Warzone is going to stay around for the next few Call of Duties. So it'll be kind of interesting. I don't know how they're going to implement that into other Call of Duties. I think the next one coming up is a Black Ops, I believe. So basically what it is everybody should have and has downloaded the Warzone for free, and I think they're gonna switch maps out and guns and different loadouts and different things you play. So the next Call of Duty, they'll probably throw some guns and a map in from that Call of Duty, and Warzone will keep building, and they can keep making their year-to-year games because that's where they supposedly make all their money. So but yeah, so let me go back and I can show you the setup. So we got the Gear 556. It's got the commando with the stock that helps you move fast, I think a grip, suppressor, shorter barrel, you know, just normal stuff. I usually don't run a sight, but I hate the stock sight on this gun for some reason. I just don't like it at all. Whoa. Yeah, I think it'll be kind of interesting. I think games should definitely stick around longer than they do. Especially like Call of Duty. Like I think Battlefield's pretty much... Whoa. Freaking hell. Is pretty much on that kind of system where they're not so much worried about pumping out a game every year. And I think they realize that we as gamers would rather play a really polished, good game for longer. Like we're not going to get sick of the content. We're not going to get sick of the content as fast as long as the game's polished. Oh, yoink. Oh, dang it. I didn't get the full kill. Oh. But we're not going to get sick of the game as fast if the game is polished. So I think more and more publishers are starting to get on with that. Like there's people playing CSGO and Rainbow Six for a lot longer than they're playing a Call of Duty or a Battlefield, especially Call of Duty. And I think just stole that kid's kill. I think Call of Duty for the most part is stuck in a mindset, and I'm sure there's some sort of statistics that they look at every year if they keep pumping out a new game. Oh my gosh. And we keep buying it, they make more than other people or whatever, but I guess I gotta play the objective here. But yeah, so I think Battlefield, we just, not too long ago, Battlefield just announced that they're closing their updates and, come on. Stuff for the Battlefield 5, so that game's, not, I wouldn't say dead, because Battlefield games don't really die, but it's just, they're done. They're done making content for that game. They're done putting stuff out for that game, which is fine. I think it definitely had a shaky start, but I think in the end they really polished it off. They really made that a pretty fun game. I played it a little bit here and there, the last little bit, and I really enjoy it. I think some of the stuff you get into in that game with the vehicles kind of pisses me off, because it's not really like gun skill oriented. It's just who can ever sit in a freaking tank the longest, and we've had a couple bad games like that where it's just like kids running around in tanks because your team doesn't coordinate to take out a tank or whatever. And I mean, that's just really the bug of having a vehicle in the game that's as dominant as a tank. Like I don't know if anybody remembers like the Halo 3, the old Halos. When you'd get a tank in that game, it would, I mean, you could wreck the entire enemy team if they couldn't pull together and go get a rocket launcher, or if your team controlled the rocket launcher, then it was almost impossible to take you out. So, oh, sorry. So it's not the first time we've seen OP vehicles in games, and that's kind of Battlefield's thing, so it's fine. You can deal with it, I guess, if you like playing Battlefield. But yeah, I think we're going to see some interesting developments with games coming up here. We're going to see some developers really, holy shit, I'm still alive, answering questions and coming out with, I would assume, what their, next year's plan is going to be for them. So I'm excited to see what happens in the next couple months in the gaming community. I really would like to see Call of Duty come out with just like a game that lasts a lot longer than a year. Like, I think there's fans of the Black Ops series and there's fans of the Modern Warfare series, and they're trying to please both crowds, but I really, really think it would be cool if they just had a game, a multiplayer, and they just kept adding to it and expanding it and making it better, and making it more consistent to play. And this game has turned out pretty good. It keeps getting better and better the longer it's out, which is really with any multiplayer game or game on the market, they just get better the longer they're out. So I like that this game keeps getting better and better. Oh. There we go. And I really honestly think the other thing I was thinking about is battle royales. I really think the gaming community as a whole is pretty done with battle royales. I know I am. I'm done playing them. Warzone's, the plunder is really fun. I think you could argue to make a whole kind of battle royale gameplay off the plunder. I think that's fun. I think the respawn and the big maps and the looting part of that is all really fun, and I think that's really sustainable. And I think there's a lot there to that. I don't know if a lot of people play it. In fact, if you play Plunder, comment down below what you like about Plunder and if you'd like to see that in more game modes. Because personally, I'm pretty sick of the Battle Royale genre. Like, I just think it's kind of played out. I don't like how kids play it. How it's just so campy, and the game obviously plays to that. I mean, you win more games if you're camping and just sitting still and whatnot, but I just don't like it. So I feel like there's one good Battle Royale, and it was the Isles of Nine or whatever. And it was a game that came out a little while ago on PC, and it did alright, but then it just kicked the bucket hardcore. And honestly, it was an awesome little Battle Royale. It was a competitive Battle Royale, really balanced. It's focused on a lot of gun skill. There was like just a couple guns you could get off the ground. So right as you dropped in, pretty much everybody was running around with similar kit and all that stuff, and that was a really great game. I wish it would have stuck around, but the developers didn't keep up, and nobody really kept playing it, and so they kind of just bagged it. It's pretty sad. I mean, it was a good game. So, but yeah, I think what I was trying to say is the Battle Royale genre is on the out. I think something new is going to step in. I think Plunder is very much on the cusp of that. I think I wish Call of Duty would have done more with the zombie stuff. I wish they would just kind of segment that off and make it its own game. And so I mean, zombies is great. I really like zombies. I wish they would pay it more homage than they have. Like right now they're just kind of bagging it, and I don't know, maybe in the next Black Ops they'll come out with a zombies mode. Black Ops 4 had one, and it was pretty good. And I kind of wish they would just centralize that and make it so it's across all games. Like, you don't have to keep buying the Black Ops series to play zombies. You can just buy the zombies, and then they just keep adding maps and adding to the story and adding guns and perks and just developing that. I really think that could go pretty far. I don't know, but yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts for upcoming games and kind of where we're at right now with Call of Duty and Battlefield. Battlefield's shutting down their not shutting down their servers, but shutting down their content and that kind of stuff, and they're gearing up for their next game. I'm excited to see what their next game is. I'm excited to see what Call of Duty's next game is, even though I kind of wish they'd just keep adding and making this one better. I think this is a great game. So yeah, if you guys have any thoughts or anything like that, let me know. I love hearing what you guys are saying, and we can talk about different issues. If you like this video, please let me know. I would like to keep doing these videos. I like talking about this stuff and kind of taking everybody's sit rep and seeing what they're thinking. And so, yeah. Anyways, this is Rob Poptart. Thanks for watching. It means a lot. Thanks for all the new subscribers. And for those that are sticking around and watching my videos, if you like this video, please share it with your friends. And let me know what I should do in my next video. Thanks. Bye.